Take a chance, roll the dice. Roll, 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 roll. Are you recording?
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Matt.
I'm Anne.
And this is 8-Bit Family. And today we've got another unboxing video for you and we cannot wait to crack open this one. Similar to the last unboxing video, this wasn't actually going to be today's unboxing video, was it? Because I actually ordered some Malifaux 3rd edition rulebooks and figures, which I've had on order now since July, and they just never turned up. And it's been 3 months and I thought, you know what? Let's get a refund and let's go for something that should have been the other week's unboxing video, because as we discussed the other week in the Munchkin unboxing, I tried to get some of the Critical Role D&D miniatures, but they'd sold out anywhere. Luckily, our boys at Chaos Cards had restocked a limited supply and we managed to get hold of some, and they came this morning. Exciting times. So we'll crack open them. I
haven't said a word yet,
Yeah.
You're just powering through.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just I'm so excited for these because I thought I'd never get to get any of these. When they said they'd sold out pretty much everywhere online, I was absolutely devastated.
You were really sad.
And for those who don't know what Critical Role is, if you play D&D, if you don't play D&D, it's an online. How would you describe Critical Role?
Like D&D episodes, like
Streamed
they
podcasts kind of thing. So it's
vlogs of I don't know.
It's a group of voice actors from America who've done like loads of stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z,
a lot of, like, video games
Overwatch,
as well,
stuff
haven't
like
they?
that. And they meet up on a weekly basis and they do various stories and do various D&D campaigns. And these miniatures represent the characters that they play within these games. We know quite a bit about the Mighty Nein, which is the most recent one, with like characters such as like Jester, who's
My favourite, I love Jester. She is a fellow tiefling, which is what I play as.
And stuff like Nott and Caleb, like all those characters from the Mighty Nein series. Vox Machina we don't know as much about because we've not got around to watching them yet. But I'm sure now that we've got the figures, we'll go back and give them a go.
Another thing I just want to drop on in, if you are curious about learning about D&D, do go and look up Critical Role. They have a few what's called one-shots as well, which is where it's not like a continuing campaign, it is just the one-off event that you'll play. And I feel like it's just a slightly less intimidating way to get to grips with the story.
Oh, 100%, yeah. And Matt Mercer is hands down like
we love him.
The best DM you can ever watch. Like I like to DM our games, and I like to take a bit of flair from, and like the way he like styles his campaigns, I like to kind of like add that into my campaigns. I'm nowhere near as good as Matt Mercer.
You can tell that you've been inspired by him though. Like you can tell when you've been watching loads of Critical Role.
Yeah. So just like before we unbox this video, like I said, huge shout out to Chaos Cards for restocking these particular miniatures. We are hugely excited to have them here in front of us today. Big shout out to Steamforged Games, who actually produce the miniatures, who are a Manchester-based company. They are literally, their office is based 10 minutes from where we live. So that is very, very exciting. And they do stuff like Guild Ball, they do the Resident Evil board game, the Dark Souls board game. So hopefully we'll get more of their products in to unbox over the coming months. And finally, a huge shout out to Critical Role, because firstly, you guys are huge inspirations to us here at 8-Bit Family, and you are huge inspirations to the D&D community as a whole worldwide.
Oh yeah, 100%. We love you guys. You're wicked.
So let's crack it open and see what we've got in here. I'm trying to be careful this week. Usually I just go ham with the knife.
Should we not get some scissors?
But because these are collectibles,
that's not going to open it.
I don't want to.
Down here.
Oh yeah, I don't want to damage.
No, knife away from you. Knife. Oh god, basic knife safety.
There we go.
got to be careful. Ooh.
You can hold one.
Okay.
And I'll hold the other.
Which one have I got?
So, 2 boxes.
Oh, I love them!
We've got the Vox Machina box here, and we've got the Mighty Nein box here. Obviously, I haven't got the one with Jester in because
she's my favourite.
She's
my
my
spirit
favourite.
animal. I love her.
So we'll crack these open. We'll show the camera each individual miniature because these are absolutely beautiful sculpts. So yeah, let's see what's inside the boxes. So here we go. This is what we got inside our box from Chaos Cards. As mentioned, we've got the Mighty Nein miniatures and the Vox Machina miniatures here, courtesy of the guys at Steamforged Games. So we're going to crack them open one at a time. We are going to start with Vox Machina because, like we mentioned earlier, it is the one we probably know the least about. So
can I tell them the fun fact about Vox Machina?
Go on, tell them the fun fact before we break it open.
Fun fact. Originally, Vox Machina was going to be known as the Super High Intensity Team. Clever people out there will have already worked out why that was a bad idea. But because of the acronym, they ended up changing it, and probably rightly so.
So we've got a little leaflet here, first of all, from the guys at Steamforged Game, which is advertising probably their most famous board game that they do, the one that they're probably most well known for, which is Guild Ball, which I'm sure we will be getting to play very soon. It just seems very similar to Blood Bowl from Warhammer. But yeah, that's not what we're here for today. We're here for the Critical Role miniatures, so let's crack these open and have a look at some of these amazing sculpts.
Oh, that's so cool.
Compared to other D&D miniatures, because obviously we collect D&D miniatures, and let's get that to focus. Compared to other D&D miniatures, these are really, really sturdy molds. Like, you tend to find the standard D&D miniatures are quite flimsy, the plastic bends really easily. But
they get, it's called droopy weapon syndrome,
Droopy weapon syndrome.
When they've been painted up.
But these kind of feel like Warhammer miniatures in the way that they're very, very sturdy. And sorry, my hands are shaking like crazy. But that particular sculpt of Grog is probably my favourite one of these particular Critical Role miniatures. We'll just go through them one at a time, show them up to the camera. Like I said, when it comes to Vox Machina, we don't know a lot of information about it because we haven't watched the Vox Machina series yet.
It's the one we followed less of, isn't it?
I know this is Marisha Ray's character, and she's kind of like the druid-esque character in that series, if you've got the name for her there.
I don't know who's who.
We'll just say it's Marisha Ray's character, and then hope that the Critical Role and D&D universe do not hate us for this video.
Yeah, please don't kick us out.
No, I know this one. This one is who Sam Riegel plays, which I believe is... not that one. Oh, we're doing so well.
1 second. 1 second. Oh, you've lost my page. Why would you click that?
But just look at the detail on some of these sculpts.
Right, who have you got there? Sam
Riegel.
Oh, Trinket's the bear. Have we got the bear?
We've got the bear.
Yeah, my boy.
Trinket the bear. And just, I cannot wait to paint these miniatures because they are astounding quality. They're going to come out so well, and I just need to decide what's going to be the best way to paint them. Is it going to be using like Games Workshop paints, or... If
people got any suggestions... Oh, you can see my phone. Okay, let's pretend we're not looking everything up.
When I can get the camera to focus.
Yeah, if people have got any suggestions or painted it, it's like Matt's done a little bit of painting miniatures before. I'm completely new to this. It's not something I've ever done before. So any advice would be very welcome.
But yeah. I know this guy. This one is Percival. Do you want to read out the long name for him?
Oh god, here we go. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to murder this. Percy, Frederick Stein von Musel Klosowski de Rollo III.
That was quite a mouthful.
I don't know if I've got that right. I'm so sorry, everyone.
I know his character in particular because obviously this week has been the special event where it was like the wedding of his character to Laura Bailey's character, and they had a huge like one-shot thing over on the Critical Role channel. But I do apologise if we absolutely butchered the Vox Machina set there, because like I said, it's the one we know very little about because we've not watched that series. However, we'll get onto stuff we actually kind of know about now. We've probably been watching Critical Role for the best part of probably about 6 months now.
Like, admittedly, you've probably kept up with them more than I have, but quite often when we don't know what to watch in the evening, we'll just be like, oh, let's just stick on a Critical Role, catch up with them, see what they're up to.
But compared to the Vox Machina miniatures, don't get me wrong, these are some very good sculpts. However, the action poses on these ones are a lot more...
I feel like they're less dynamic than the other ones. Come on, camera.
There we go.
Have you got Jester? I want to show Jester.
So that one is the character played by Marisha Ray in the series, which is Beauregard? Yeah, Beauregard Beau Leonette. That's absolutely beautiful.
Also, the intro that these guys have got for this particular campaign is incredible. They've got like a theme song and an animated introduction, and it looks so cool.
This particular guy here is... I said I knew all the names, but I'm kind of lying.
Why don't we do the ones that we do know?
Let's do the... Oh, this one. Yep, Fjord, of course it is. We are going to be so hated by the members of the Critical Role fan base.
Hey, we're learning. We're learning.
Right, we'll do the ones that we know for sure. Right, so Em can show you Jester.
Yes! I love Jester so much. She is my favourite. She is a tiefling. So people who may not be familiar with the different races, they're very mischievous and cheeky, and she's so funny. She's got such a nice sense of humour.
And you do an amazing impression. Go on, do the impression. Do the impression.
I wasn't prepared to do impressions.
Oh, go on, do the impression.
You smell really bad.
Really
if I
bad.
smelled really bad, I would want someone to tell me I smell really bad. So I'm just telling you, you smell really bad.
And like my favourite character in particular from the Mighty Nein series is Nott The Brave. And this is because I absolutely love Sam Riegel, who is one of the funniest people alive.
Oh, he's amazing. He's so funny.
And just, yeah.
I mean, look at this. I mean, you can see there with Matt's fingers, like the scale of these things and how much detail is packed into them.
It's going to be really great to get these out of the box, get them painted, and then hopefully a bit down the line, just show you just the progress we've made on some of these miniatures. And because they are collector's items and I've not painted miniatures in a while, I really hope I don't mess these up, because these are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, nice, aren't they? Camera just isn't cooperating today.
It would really help if the camera...
Oh, nearly. Hey! I can't wait, I'm so excited. I feel like it's only right to paint them while we're watching Critical Role in the background.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, hang on, he's not in properly.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Sorry, Caleb. But yeah, I'm so glad that I cancelled the Malifaux pre-order to get these, because as much as I cannot wait to play Malifaux and delve into that universe, because those miniatures look amazing, when these sold out, I was absolutely devastated, and it's so good to add them to the collection. And hopefully, when Critical Role decide to do their third campaign, there'll be even more miniatures. Or they've started bringing out other characters from the two campaigns, like lesser known characters. And Steamforged Games are doing such a good job with those miniatures. So hopefully we might pick up some of them in the future. Like I said, their office is only based like 5 minutes down the road from here.
I know,
so,
it's amazing, isn't it? I don't know.
It'll be cool to see what else those guys put out in the future.
Oh, time for a close-up.
Time for that. Oh, I got a huge spot on my forehead. Okay, so yeah. Thank you very much for tuning into this rather jangly unboxing of
what we do best. When have we ever been professional on this channel?
Of the Critical Role miniatures from Steamforged Games. And like I said, huge shout out to Chaos Cards for restocking these, because I was absolutely devastated when they sold out. Big shout out to Steamforged Games for creating such incredible sculpts of these infamous characters that Critical Role created. And again, massive shout out to Critical Role, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing stuff like this.
No, definitely wouldn't. We probably would have never even looked at D&D.
Yeah, 100%. So like I said, check out Chaos Cards, check out Steamforged Games, and check out Critical Role. And yeah, just keep checking out 8-Bit Family, because it means so much that you keep tuning into our videos week in, week out. And yeah, we'll probably leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you watched, hit subscribe below, and also ring that ding-a-ling-a-ling-dong bell. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!